everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Crystal Loves DIY and Furniture Flipping. On today's video, I'm just really excited that we are at the end of our Pinterest in January month, and I'm really excited for you guys to see the process of making this last project. I waited for it to be the last project because I was kind of doubting that I could do it. There were so many steps that I didn't think that I could take, but I did it, and I'm excited for you guys to see what it is. We'll hop right into this video, and I'll see you guys here soon. So when I got this, I thought that I was getting a bargain. It ended up being not so much of a bargain. I ended up having to have compressed air, and so I ended up going ahead and taking it back to Amazon. All right, so this is what I really needed. And now we can go try to get to work. As you can tell, my garage is getting crazy. I haven't been able to start a project unless I'm doing it in a total new space without first cleaning up. So soon it's gonna have to be a massive clean. So once everything was decent, I got my wooden taping rounds that I got from Home Depot. I believe they were $12 or $13. And then I got these rings. They were from the arts and crafts store. I really can't remember the name right now, but I'll also link that store below. These were $7 each. So for the wood staining, I only worked with Minwax, and so this was different for me. I think if I would have went step by step on a list and knew what to do with this project, it would have gone a lot easier, but I didn't. So right now I'm just sanding, and whatever comes next just comes next. For this wood stain, I think it was more of a gel, and it was kind of thick, and it it was different, but I made it work in the end. By the way, I really love this nail gun. I think it's my new favorite power tool. Okay, I have this jacket on, this scarf on. I think I was wearing 2 pair of pants. Guys, it is freezing right now, and my garage does not get warm. I had my space heater, but it was not doing anything. So I'm gonna be bundled up for the majority of this video. There was lots of measuring when it came to cutting the wood for the side tables. I bought the wood for 68 cents per yard at Home Depot. I don't know how much I ended up spending in total, but it was a lot. It was over $100. So wood is expensive. I let everything dry overnight and came back the next morning and started doing the next part of my project, which was getting these slates glued and stapled to this table. So I ended up running out of wood, and so I had to cut some more, do the whole painting process, and wait another day for the drying. I should have done the bottom half of the table the same time I did the top half of the table. I learned this later on in the video, and you'll see soon. I was very excited to have finished the wood slates. I thought that the bottom part was just going to be the easy part. I was just repeating the same thing that I had done at the top. But it really wasn't like that. And I was defeated at some point, at one point in this video. But let's just keep watching. The problem was I did not cut all of these wood pieces evenly. I saw while I was cutting that they were slightly off here and there, and I didn't think it mattered that much, but it did, and now I'm struggling. Eventually, I realized it wasn't going to work, and you could see the look of defeat in my face as I'm taking out these sticks, thinking, all that work I just did for what? So I got my miter box and my miter saw, and I just manually cut these pieces evenly. I did most of the cutting off camera because I moved this to my house. So the reason I brought everything upstairs was because I'd rather be frustrated and warm than frustrated and cold. Things just go a lot smoother when I'm warm. I do not deal with the cold very well. Let's do the prettier side. Yes. So this is the bottom. It used to be the top. After I had to take it apart, I had to make it the bottom because it looks so bad. But I'm going to be sanding this. This is wood filler. And I was just filling in some of the cracks here, and I'll sand it down, and then I'm gonna just go ahead and spray paint this whole thing because as you can tell, it's no longer black. I don't really know what it is, but we're gonna make it work. It's going to all come together. This part of the video is called Do As I Say and Not As I Do. I should have used tape and then spray painted so that I wouldn't have got any of the overspray onto the wood, but instead I decided not to, and now I'm adding more work and more time to this project. But it's all right. Do as I say and not as I do. In the end, I can say I learned so many different ways not to make the same mistakes for my second side table that I didn't get to. But the next one will be better because now I know better. Okay, everyone, that was the video and that was our last project. I hope that you guys enjoyed that. Please let me know in the comments what you think. I did put a lot of time into this, even before I started the project. I put a lot of thought into it and a whole lot of money. But you know, there's a lot of things that I learned doing this project and I can't wait to do it again. We're gonna have to see what comes next, and I'll see you guys back here soon. Bye.